Alright, so what's up, y'all? I know it's been a minute since I gave y'all a little update on my 6A build, but today I'm gonna just show y'all like my attributes, my animations, my badges, or whatever, what badges I run, and what game mode that I play. So first, I'm gonna just show y'all my animations. I haven't done my animations in a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to y'all. Alright, so you can see my animations. My jump shot is still the same, the Michael Jordan and with the two Rudy Gays. See that? Michael Jordan free throws. This is the best. I ain't gonna say the best. This is Athletic 3. The fade on this package is really easy to time. Um, you just have to go to your dominant hand and just fade from that hand. That's what I do a lot. Spin jumpers, I really don't use too much spin jumpers. I really don't use them at all. Hop jumpers. This is the hop jumper that gives you like the big step back. So I keep that on. Post fade and post hooks. All the other stuff y'all can see. I don't really use those. So, I mean, y'all can do whatever y'all want with that. Now my dribble style, I do have slasher. I don't think the dribble style really matters too much. But I have Pro 3 size up packages. Now I have Pro 3 size up because when I'm going between the legs, it gives me that fast burst out of when I use that move. So this is why I use it. A lot of people use Kobe, but I like using Pro 3. I have a Ruben crossover Pro 2. I don't really use too many crossovers like that, but that's what I have on. Behind the back Pro 3. Uh, I've been using Pro 3 behind the back for a minute now, and I feel like it's really good. Move spins Pro 4. This is a good spin too. I've been using it for a while as well. Now Pro 3, I've been using Pro 3 for like a month or two now. I, I started off using Pro 5, but I mean Pro 3, I feel like it's better because you can you can explode at a Pro 5 too, but Pro 3 you can cancel like the animation, like the hesitation, and just like in my case I use it between the legs when I do the pro when I do the hesitation, and I just go between the legs like I said and go straight to the rim. But that's what I do. Y'all can do what y'all want. And I have normal two triple threat styles on. Now my dunk packages, of course, have long athlete layup package on. This is why you don't need fancy footwork. Like literally, if you have long athlete, there's no reason for you to have fancy footwork because it's just like having fancy footwork on. But moving on from that, I do have for my first package the basic athletic flushes. That's just for the standard dunks. Short arm tomahawks, athletic side tomahawks, side arm tomahawks, LeBron, Vince Carter, Carl Anthony Towns, and Michael Jordan. I mean, you can even slide Westbrook on here, but I mean, I don't really like having too many packages on. It's just me, but you can use whatever you want. This is what I use. I've been using it for a minute now. Um, at first, I didn't even use the name packages. I just straight up used like these. But I mean, you get a lot of more animations, a lot more athletic animations with these on. I guess if I'm saying, I don't know if I'm explaining that right. And of course, I have all the alley packages and the contact packages on. Alright, so here are my attributes. Keep in mind that it's built at 6'8", and I'm a 97 right now, so my attributes could be higher by like 2 or 1 in my case, because I'm usually at a 98. I hover around like a 98 point 7. The high 98s, close to 99, but I mean, you can maintain a 98 on this build easy. But as you can see, the stats are pretty much all around for my build, especially considering the fact again that I'm 6'8". This is really like a big body build, and I'm 251, so I mean I have that strength on me as well, as you can see at the bottom, a 93 strength. Now I could have chose a different physical pie chart, but like I said, my last video or the video before that, I wanted to have like a 95 strength at 99. I know it's overkill, I know, but I mean there really wasn't too many better options out there for being 6'8", and I could have got better badges being like a shooting guard or a point guard, but I can't be 6'8" at shooting guard. Honestly, all I really wanted was a 6'8" big body build, and this is what I made. Um, so I mean, like I said, I know for a fact that I get more badges being a shooting guard or whatever, or a point guard, but I just can't be 6'8", and that's really what I wanted. But I did remake like a build, like a point guard with the same pie chart as this build at 6'6", and he gets way more finishing badges and all that. But the video should be out, and if not, it'll be out soon. But even if the stats on this build are still pretty decent in my opinion, I get an 83 speed, 76 acceleration, 93 strength, and a 78 vert. It's pretty decent, and a lot of people say that this build is too slow. Like the only thing that's really slow about this build is the lateral quickness, and even still, even if you do get blown past, I have a 75 interior defense with a 73 block, with a 78 vertical. I mean, like I said, if you do get beat, you get a lot of contests around the rim. And y'all will be surprised at how good this build is defensive wise. Like I'm really not liking on defense. Y'all might see the lateral quickness and be like, man, it's too slow. But I mean, it might take time to get used to it at first, but it's really not that slow to be honest. And I'm speaking from experience. I've been using this build for like 2 or 3 months now, and it's really not that bad. I'm telling y'all, especially when you have a 75 interior defense with a 73 block, and including the fact that you're 6'8", so the taller that you are, the more the better defense the build has, and that's been true in any 2K really. But moving on from that, the shooting is definitely solid on this build. It's solid. Like throughout this whole 2K20 year, I've been using builds with like 60 3-point shots, and I can tell you from experience as well that you can easily shoot over 50% from the three. Um, and I have a 76 mid range. That's decent as well. On top of that, I have 13 shooting badges. So I mean, you can really shoot very decent or very well with this build. This You won't be lacking in shooting at all. Playmaking, I have a 76 ball control or ball handle. I mean, it's decent as well. You can get to the basket like no issues. When I have takeover, I have the tier 3 dribble move, so I can momentum and all the other crazy stuff. But I mean, you can really live with a 76 or anything below 86 and still be decent ball handling wise. Now my finishing, as you can see, I have an 85 driver dunk at 97. So that means I did have to wait to get my contact dunks at 96. That's when I got the first packages, and I got the second packages at 97. But like I said, it's easy to maintain 98 or even a 97 for that matter. So if you're looking at that like being a problem, then it's really not a problem. Like you really can't drop below a 97 unless you lose consistently, or if you lag out consistently. One of those two. But I mean, it's easy to maintain a 97. Now before I leave the screen, I do want to talk about the defense again. I know a lot of y'all been asking about the defense. The defense is solid. Don't look at the lateral quickness and be like, oh man, it sucks. I mean, it's pretty low, I know, but I mean, like I said, it's not too slow. You can still play solid defense with this build. This build is 6'8", y'all. Come on. Even if you do get blown by, you can beat people at the rim. And you don't, and in my experience, you don't get blown by that often. I mean, it's times where I do get blown by, but you can get blown by with a lateral quickness of like a 70, 80, or even 90. It's on y'all. But I've been used to it. I've been used to this lateral quickness at 63. I've been using it for a while, so I mean, it's not really that bad. I'm telling y'all. But now onto my finishing badges. When I'm on the ones or the twos, this is usually how my setup is. Now I only get 12 finishing badges. Um, it's only so many. It's only a select amount of finishing badges that you really need, to be honest, for slashers. But this is what I usually want on the ones or the twos. Now if I'm playing rec, I'll slide this. I'll just like to slide fast break finisher on because it's like having takeover booster, but in the rec. But it's only on fast breaks. But I mean, as a slasher, you get a lot of fast break opportunities, so I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. And I do end up having Slither and Relentless on silver. I mean, it's pretty decent. But before I move on, I do want to say I don't use fancy footwork at all. I think when I first made this build, that's when I first used it. Or the only time I used fancy footwork. But in all of my clips, like literally, fancy footwork is off. I've never used fancy footwork like that. After like maybe the second, third week after making this build. There's no reason to have it in my opinion, but like I said, it's just my opinion. Y'all can run with it or y'all can do what y'all want. It doesn't really matter, but just know that in all of my clips of all those highlights of this build, fancy footwork look just like this. Nothing. Now onto my shooting badges. Again, this is my setup for like the ones or the twos. You can live without corner specialists. You can either slide it on range, maybe even green machine. It don't hurt to have corner specialists at all, cause when this badge is activated or you're in the corner or whatever, even on the mid range shots, you get like a 10 plus boost on the percentage. So I mean, it don't hurt to have it. But like I said, this is how it is generally on the ones and the twos. But if I'm playing threes, like off ball or something like that, or the rec center, I'll slide off volume shooter, put on gold green, and put on silver corner. If you don't know this by now, silver corner specialist is the best corner specialist badge. Um, but I mean, yeah, I shoot pretty decent with this setup right here playing off ball. I can't really go wrong with it. All right, my playmaking badges. I play around with all of my badges in every single category, depending on what I'm playing. Like this, if I'm playing like part twos or something like that, this is what I run. I love like if y'all don't know, I love these like uh takeover base badges like flashy pass. So I love them. But if I'm playing like Annie up, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off, and I'm gonna use like that on Hunters for Days on gold, and maybe up that maybe I don't know. I like using ankle breaker, so I guess I'll have it like this sometimes. It's a lot of ways I have this set up. Um, you can live with Hunters for Days on silver, but gold it's like it's it's decent to have it on gold as well. But I mean, it's really what y'all want to do with it. I always have on bell out, and I always have one unpluggable, of course. I always have one quick first stuff on Hall of Fame, and I usually choose floor journal over dimer just because it boosts. It's a persistent boost to every offensive attribute as opposed to just being off a catch and shoot type of deal. But I mean, it's all personal preference. But if I'm running rec, I slide that off. I put that on bronze because I'm usually at the I'm not running point when I'm playing rec most of the time, the majority of the time really, and I run that on bronze. Put downhill on bronze as well, and I put flashy passer back on. Now if y'all don't want to use flashy passer, y'all can put it towards downhill or something like I don't know, but that's just usually how I run it. I love using the badges that give me takeover or give my teammates takeover. So y'all can put that wherever y'all want. Now my finishing badges, I generally keep my finishing badges the same, like on every game mode. I generally don't switch them up. Now I used to take this one extra finishing badge, one extra defensive badge I get, either put it on rim protector or put it on rebound chaser. It just depends on like what the lineup is. But I generally run it like this, and you can live with it. Yeah, you can live with it just being like this. Like I said, I don't usually change it from how this is right now, but if you want to put it on something else, then you could. But this is generally how I run it. That's really gonna do it for right now. Just want to give y'all a little bit of update on this build because I don't think I've ever done a update on this build since I've had it. But y'all can see me with the suit, man. I won the suit today, man, on the wheel. Let me know if y'all like the suit, man. But if y'all made it this far, make sure y'all like up, sub up, and I'm out, y'all.